Hey guys, I'm gonna put this at the start of the video because I feel like no one sticks around long enough to notice, so I'm gonna say it now. Go check out my SoundCloud. Besides making stories on YouTube, I also make music, so go check that shit out. Link is in the description. And yeah, let's get into this. So this is a story from a long time ago. Childhood story for you guys. Change it up a little bit this week. This took place when I was about 7 years old. And yes, I did get expelled from a school when I was 7 years old, because I fucking attacked a kid with my teeth. So how this ended up happening was I used to go to school in Mexico. A lot of you guys probably don't know that, but yeah. I went there for like 2 years, part of kindergarten and most of grade 2, and this happened in my second year there. So right off the bat, this place was like a fucking prison, okay? There was like a small like front courtyard you could go and play in, and it was just totally fenced off from the outside world, so this place was fucking whack. And I was definitely the odd one out at the school 100%. I was the only one white kid at this whole school. Now I'm half Mexican, but I look white as fuck. So I was this pale ass blonde kid in a room full of Mexicans, and I didn't follow any of the rules at this place, okay? They had a dance class, and I was like, fuck that shit, I'm not doing that. So they'd make me count bottle caps and shit for like an hour. And all these kids had like uniforms, like I had one too, but I never wore that shit. I would just show up looking fresh and whatever I wanted to, okay? And they had this little cafeteria area where every lunch, kids would go in and they'd make a sandwich, and that would be their lunch. And naturally, I didn't do that shit. I would bring a bag of hot Cheetos every day, and everyone was fucking jealous because I just didn't follow any rules and I got away with everything. But this incident took place in the cafeteria of the school. Now, what was going on was there was this kid sitting next to me, and he was being a fucking prick. So naturally, I was just gonna be a prick back, and I didn't like this kid. So he kept trying to take my Cheetos and shit, and was just like egging me on to do something about it. So I couldn't look like no pussy, okay? I told this kid if he fucking kept pissing me off, I was gonna bite him as hard as I could. And this motherfucker decided to test my gangster. He was G-checking me in front of my whole class while we were eating lunch. So Zesty said in his little 7-year-old voice, "I'm gonna bite you. This is your last chance." And this kid kept going, saying, "Nah, you won't bite me, you won't bite me." So I looked at this girl, and she was like, "He's gonna bite you." And he was like, "Nah, he ain't gonna bite me." So I grabbed that fucker's arm, put it up to my mouth, and I bit into that shit like I was a zombie from The Walking Dead. I kid you not. I drew blood from this kid's arm and left a fat mark from where my teeth were, and this kid screamed so fucking loud like a little bitch. So there was all this screaming and crying going on, and the teacher came, saw what was up, didn't take long to figure out what was going on, and pulled me out. So I was waiting in this little waiting area near the front of the school, like this little common area, for my mom to come get me while the teacher and the principal were talking. And they didn't even talk to me about the whole thing. They just left me there. So my mom pulled up, and the principal came and talked to her and basically said, "Hey, we don't really want your kid at this school. He fucks shit up, doesn't listen to anything we say, and now he just assaulted a kid. We don't really want him back here." So yeah, I didn't really understand what was going on at the time, but I just never went back to that school after that day. And about a month or two later, I moved back to Canada and went to school here and finished my high school and shit here. And I was just talking about this whole thing with my mom the other day, and I always forget this shit happened because it was so long ago, but I figured it would make a good story for this week. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this shit. Leave a like if you did, and go check out my SoundCloud if you're fucking with the rap music. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next week. Peace. I was running from the 12, almost caught the charge. B&E in the house, moving bricks in my easy kicks. Bitch wanna suck a dick, shut her up with a spliff, hit the blunt. I ain't front to you bitches for a pint. In the suit, run it up with the crew, got your girl feeling blue. I'm smooth, need no loop. Gucci strap, never let when I meet her with the plug in the back. If I out, pull me over.